Okay, let's do this.
Hey guys, welcome back to Crime Time, Wine Time. Well, a whole new case. So Bobby's got her wine. Bobby, what wine do you got?
Oh, the one I have is Apothic Pinot Noir. And these guys, hey, people, they don't give me anything for this, so they're getting a freebie off of me. But it's really nice and affordable. So I recommend a Pinot Noir for you red lovers
Mm,
out there that's
okay.
cost effective and yummy.
Look who we got in the house. Blue Heron. Hi,
Hello.
Blue.
Howdy, girl. Howdy, girl.
There she is. All right, and
It's
let me find.
It's so funny. You always conjure such a cool memory for me, girl, when I see that blue heron. Because I lived in outside of San Luis Obispo, California, and I was out driving one day along the coast, and this massive, giant blue heron like flew right over my car. And I remember
Oh,
going,
oh
it
wow.
was just one of those amazing things that happened. I had no idea how big they were. They're big birds,
I don't think
huge.
I've ever seen a blue heron.
Oh, yeah. And this was the great blue heron. Big, beautiful thing. Like they're gray and they're white and they have black. And I mean, they're just really amazing, beautiful. They look prehistoric in a way.
Oh,
So, a
well,
giant dinosaur. So, blue heron, that is what you trigger in my brain every time I see your handle there. Your handle. Oh my God, I sound like a trucker from the
I love it.
We Are the Convoy here. What's your handle? Do you remember that? Rubber ducky? Was it rubber ducky and something else?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I
Well,
missed that.
yeah, good.
I
You
missed
were
it.
lucky.
Aw. Let's see. Are you ready
Yes, absolutely. Let's
for the
go.
case? Okay, here we go, guys.
And I'm going to take a few notes.
Here is our case for the week. Johnny Gosh.
Oh,
Johnny Gosh. So,
Gosch.
Gosch.
Okay,
Here we go.
poor baby.
So, on the early morning of Sunday, September 5th, 1982, 12-year-old Johnny Gosh left his home in West Des Moines, Iowa, to
Mhm.
deliver papers for his newspaper route. Around 7 a.m., people began to call his parents complaining they had never received their paper. So Johnny's dad found his son's wagon full of papers abandoned on the sidewalk about a block and a half away from their house. Johnny was
Whoa.
nowhere to be found. Noreen and John, Johnny's parents, immediately called the police to report an abduction after receiving some reports from the other newspaper boys saying they saw Johnny talking to a man in a blue car. And they saw him get into the car and the car drove away. Now the authorities at this time didn't take the report serious. They were very skeptical about what the boys were saying. And at that time, it didn't matter your age. A person had to be missing 72 hours before a report could even be filed.
72?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Way to go, Iowa.
So sad.
It was Iowa, right?
Iowa,
Yeah,
yes.
what the hell? 72 hours before you can report somebody missing? That is like crazy stupid.
So sad.
Anyway,
Hi,
sorry.
Carol. No, yeah, 72 hours.
That's ridiculous.
Yes.
That's enough time to cross the world, right?
That's enough time to do a lot of things.
Hey, Carol.
72 hours. That's really sad. I'm glad the times have changed.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, Cass. I'll
No,
control
no.
myself.
The the Goshes did everything they could to search for their son, even contacting the FBI. Johnny's face was soon plastered everywhere. 2 years later, another paperboy from the same area, Eugene Martin, also disappeared. Over 3 decades have passed since Johnny has disappeared, with Johnny's parents never giving up. They never gave up hope. They have been through a lot of hell, not knowing the fate of their son. Their only hopes were shattered with every prank phone call they received from anonymous pranksters.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
The brighter side of life.
Yes. Getting that hope with every call just to find out it was just a prank. Sad.
People are cruel. People can be very cruel. They can, especially if they're miserable. Yeah, it's to take the high ground on that
trying
one.
To get money, saying, "Oh, I know, I saw him, or I know where he's at," trying to get money. Will there ever be answers to this case, which remains a kidnapping case? They say time heals all wounds, but not this one. It has left 2 families and a community deeply wounded and still without answers. And just a little bit more.
No, I want to hear more. You're doing beautiful. I love what you're doing.
In 1993, Noreen she said that her son did come to visit her at 3 a.m. to say he had been abducted by a pedophile ring. He could not come home or they would all be in danger. Now his dad says it never happened. And those 2 ended up divorced.
Well, that's an interesting twist on the story. Run that by me again, just for shits and giggles. Let me hear that again.
So 1993.
93, okay.
She said her son showed up at 3 a.m. to tell her that he was alive, but he could not come home. They would all be in danger. Now the dad is saying
yes,
it never happened.
12, so he would have been 23. Yeah, he would have been 20. He would have been 23 years old at that time. See, I do my math. I'm trying to figure stuff here. Not really.
And that's what we know.
So is the father saying that he thinks the mother dreamed it up, or is wishful thinking, or has become delusional? Is that what I get from that comment?
I think he's trying to say kind of, like that's her way of taking it, or she went crazy with it because of it. Yeah, he's saying it never happened. They did fight a lot about it all. They ended up divorced.
Yeah. I mean, that was written on the walls from the second the kid disappeared. I mean, have you ever, they always end badly because of the recriminations and just the reminder, you look at the person that you made this kid with. So I get that. Wow. Okay. Whew. Okay. It's funny. I picked the cards. I smudged the hell out of them so we get a good reading. I thought I'd alternate the decks to, double our numbers on things if we get repeaters. So I have my good classic tarot Rider-Waite, and then I thought let's go a little dark, which I think was appropriate now with the Wild Unknown Tarot. Do you have that, Cassie?
What?
The Wild Unknown Tarot. Do you have that deck?
I don't think I do.
Okay, look at the illustrations when I show it because I'm going to alternate with it. It's a really cool deck. It's really neat. The illustrations give a totally different vibe. So I thought I'd rotate the rows a little bit and see kind of feel we get on this.
Okay.
I was moved to do so this is what I'm going to do. So, okay.
I'm going to mute so you could have all your energy.
Well, okay, that's fine. But okay, that's not. That's fine. Oh, and I do have to say my disclaimer, you guys. I have to say this disclaimer. So here we go. A tarot reading is never a replacement for medical, psychological, business, financial, or legal advice by a professional in those fields, right? You have free will, and you're responsible for your interpretation and reaction to a reading. That being said, I think we can move forward, right? Did I forget one more line? Oh, and it is for entertainment purposes only. I knew I forgot a line. There we go. So that's my disclaimer, you guys. But I'm feeling this kid already. While Cassie was going through the story, and I think what I picked was really appropriate because there's something dark here because the two little boys. Do we know the age of that second kid when he got snatched? Do you know that, Cassie?
I don't know his age.
Eugene Martin.
Probably look it up.
You know, because it would show a type if it was some kind of like serial child napper. Right? Does anybody agree with that? But let me. Okay. Let me see what I get. Let's open this up. I'm going to do my 5 spread, guys. That's what I like to do. Let's see what message we get. All right. So this is for Johnny Gosch. Johnny Gosch.
And the other boy was 13.
Oh, see? Wonder if they looked alike. It's kind of shit I think of. Wonder if they even looked alike. They were similar type kid and everything. Oh, we're going. All right, so let's, wow, that was interesting. 2. Okay, I'll put them in front of me instead of all the way there. Oh, ooh. Oh, she. Wow, it's giving us a hit right away, guys. This is really interesting. You know, all I said was, is there a message? Oh, Johnny Gosch. The center, the very first card we got is the 8 of Swords. That's being bound, you know, in your own thoughts. You have an obsession or something going on, you know, but you're trapped by yourself. I mean, you could kind of say in a way that's the insanity card, because this stress you're creating in your own damn head. You're doing it to yourself, right? Now this is fun. I'll go over to this side. We got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Well, that is a very active action that comes in. That's on your drive, ambition, desire. I feel this is it's always a very masculine energy. So we got a male being acknowledged here, followed by, this is funny too, the 6 of Wands. So that's odd. It's like, all hail the conquering hero. Or is it saying, is this about him maybe? That he was a good kid? I mean, is that what the knight was? He was a good kid. He obviously had a paper route. He was a little go-getter, and he kind of like maybe liked it. That's what I'm feeling here. But this is the dark side that's going on, you guys, because then we got the 6 of Swords, you know, and that's, once again, somebody was really in their head. Something was going on in their head, right? Check this out. Followed by the devil, the freaking devil. What is this message? Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting something completely different. Okay, wait a minute here. What I'm picking up now is this was a very sick individual. Obviously, the devil had a hold of this person, and he had all these bad thoughts. He was trapped in his bad thoughts in his head, and he wanted to be able to get it over with. So he had to take some kind of radical action. He had to do this. Because both those cards are your drive, ambition, desire, what you friggin' do. Ew. Is the person that did this possibly dead? I'm kind of okay. That I'm gonna go with it. I mean, it came out because this feels like a message from the grave. It truly does. Even when I'm looking at it, and how fun for me to start with the devil staring at me in the face. And I asked for these cards. Shall we move on? Let me see what we get now. What kind of vibe are you guys picking up off of this? I mean, I think it's a description of the perpetrator, right? Right? Well, let's go. Let's see what this deck will give us, okay? Oh, God, already. 1, 2. Ooh. Wow. This is such a dark deck. Okay, I'll show you the cards, guys, and then I'm going to have to marinate. Cassie, check these out. This is the Mother of Wands, the Queen of Wands. We got the Eight of Wands. See, aren't they? Don't they have a dark vibe, you guys? Look what's dead center. Daughter of Wands. It's got to be the page or print. They're also princesses sometimes, but at that level. Who's calling? Oh, dummy. Sorry. Queen of Swords. And the Two of Wands. Mother of Wands, Eight of Wands. Mother of Swords. Okay. Why I'm getting a really weird vibe off of this because it's all like a female energy here with all these mother, daughter, mother of Wands, daughter of Wands, your drive, ambition, desire. We got the two female energies in that. And then we've got the Mother of Swords. So she comes flying in with her knowledge. And then the other two cards, the Eight is an obstacle. And the Four is stability. Ew, this is a really weird message. This is weird. Okay, is this about the mother maybe? Is this what I'm getting now about her? Because this definitely feels like a female energy. It was all about her life, what she did. And with that Eight, it was, look at this card. Look at this card. It was destroyed. Her life was destroyed. Look at how weird. They're in a circle, but then they're being struck by that color lightning. This is interesting. Are we just getting the players here? Is this what I'm getting? I feel like the top row was a bad guy kind of telling us about it. And now I'm getting this female energy. But she was, okay. But she was smart. She was smart and made a choice. No. I don't know. Damn, this is interesting. I'm kind of thrown on this, you guys. I'm not really sure what I'm getting. It does feel like two separate energies, what we got just now. Feels like, like a male energy, and now we got a female energy. And him talking about his thing, and now her showing up. So let me go back to this deck. So let's see. Gosh, it was jumping. What the heck? Oh, you know what I just heard? Go ahead, Cass.
Oh,
and what were you
going to just saying? I think it's Mrs. Gosch that's kind of coming through.
It feels really right on the second row here, and very strong energy on top of this sicko person ruled by the devil and got in their head and was impulsive and took action. That feels like the perpetrator. This feels like her. So, okay, so first card I got, Tower. You think? Four of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, so we're going down. Strength. King of Pentacles. Well, obviously, there was a Tower moment, something really effed up in the family, and that was the kid going out to do his little paper route and disappearing, because I'm definitely, somebody snatched him for sure. I mean, now this is interesting because then we get the Four of Pentacles, right? And that's the home life. And it's kind of a double-edged sword on that card, because it's either clinging too tight to something that isn't serving you, or just the fact that you want to be okay and balanced out. But then it goes down to the Three of Pentacles. So you're going backward, followed by Strength and the King of Pentacles. Okay. Is this the dad now? Is this the dad's life? Is this like who did it, the mom, and now the dad's story? Because yeah, it blew up his freaking world, destroyed his stability. Felt good at what he do. It took all of his strength to get through this, and he was the, I guess I'd say he was the head of the household. That's the read I'm getting on this row. This is interesting how this is coming tonight, Cass. It's weird. Weird. Maybe I should be more specific in my question. Well, where's Johnny? Where's Johnny? Can you tell me where Johnny is? I think I'm being too general. Can you tell me where Johnny is? If Johnny's still even alive, can you tell me that? Nope, not ready. Ooh. Okay. That's it. Ace of Swords. Interesting. Four of Wands, Two of Wands on the Devil. Interesting. Okay, this is I asked if he was alive or dead. Did you guys hear what I was saying? Well, first card's the Ace of Swords. So, well, let me just roll them together. It's easier that way. Then we got the Four of Wands. So now we have thoughts, your spirituality, dead center, judgment, major arcana, dead center. Right next to the Hermit as well. And then Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Ace of Swords. Choice. Stability. Wow, I'm getting the weirdest thing. Now I'm picking up with this role here. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning, new thought press. The Six of Wands is, you're moving. You're just dealing with it, right? You're just dealing with what's going on. You're just hanging in there. You're persevering. And right dead center was Judgment. So some kind of major awakening, epiphany, Judgment Day, then followed by the Hermit. And this is interesting because this is a 2. So is this creepo again that I got in the first row? Because what immediately hit me was that it was like a recognition of, yes, Judgment Day came for me, but, I just went inside. I just hermited and thought about it, and to wrap my head around what I'd been doing. So I just hung in there. And then with that two at the end, like 2 years later, he snatched that other kid, right?
Yeah. And Mike said something.
It's just, what a weird story. Maybe I shouldn't mix decks because it's getting like too weird. Was in on it. The dad, Mr. Gosch, was in it, and the FBI either knew or was involved in some way. Is that why I'm getting all these freaking layers, you think? Because it's just all these, it's almost like a whole bunch of statements. That's really like what I'm getting. It feels like all separate energies. And why was I moved to do that? When I sat here and I was focusing and meditating and doing my thing, and I went, I'm going to do this. For some reason, I was being told to do this route here. Let's do one more row. Okay. were people in power involved in this, and there was some kind of cover-up? Can you tell me? Were there people involved, and was there some kind of cover-up? Ooh. Interesting. Ah! Okay, now I got goosebumps. Oh, shit. What we just got, we get the 3 of Cups, 8 of Wands, the Hermit, once right on top of the Hermit, followed by the 7 of Swords, and Judgment. We're done. Judgment. Twice now. Whoever said that and you popped that up, I'm getting that, yeah, because these cards, the person that did it is hidden. He's the Hermit. The person that did it is hidden. Okay, well protected because they pulled it off. Yay! This happened, but it was Mr. 8 of Wands, Mr. Mover and Shaker, and there was some shady, sneaky shit, lies, deceit, deception. But I do love that it ended in judgment. So these people will face their judgment. They're being judged. I hope with that first row of being so trapped in their head and the devil had a hold of them, I hope that that's what the judgment is, that these people are persecuted in their brain. But now that's what I'm feeling like. How many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me go down these rows. Since I did 5 and 5, let's see what kind of message I get on those. It's almost like I'm reading a report. Does anybody else feel that? It feels like I'm reading a report about it. But now I am seeing that I totally believe, yes, there was some pedophile in town, probably associated, well, see, this is it, though. I'm not getting, there's no kings here. There's no big shots, right? In any of these cards, there's no big shots. What there is somebody that's hiding. But he must have been protected. Damn it. I don't know. Let's look down the rows. Let's look down this way and see if we get anything. Let me see. So we got Victory, Mother of Wands, the Tower, Ace of Swords. Nah, I'm not feeling that one at all. Let's look down the middle. 8. Daughter of Wands. Good at it. Judgment. Yeah, this row, the row in the middle of the 5, absolutely looks like yeah, I got away with it. My judgment day came upon me, but they're hiding. They're in hiding. Whoever did this. I'm going to throw another row just for shits and giggles because, it does feel like now that's what I'm getting. Like almost like, well, this person did it and she was involved and this is what happened to the dad. And then I got this different weird kind of energy going on here. And now it's flipped to this. So let's ask one more time. Let's ask one more thing. Is there anything left to say? Have anything left to tell me about Johnny? Because you're still avoiding it. Where is Johnny? You do notice that, right? The question's not being answered. It's being avoided. Can you tell me what happened to Johnny and Eugene? I don't want to talk. That's it. No. Too many. Damn. It's like he doesn't want to talk. Okay, here we go. Wow. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of repeater cards. What's on the bottom? Son of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Daughter of Swords in this deck. 2 of Swords, dead center. That's one of those decisions, those horrible, awful, god-awful decisions. Strength again. And the Hanged Man. So, yeah, I'm really feeling like we're not going to get much of anything because this person has power behind him. He's settled down. He's, I think, in hiding. I mean, he's the Hangman. He's like in perpetual stuck mode. So I guess he deserves that. But I do believe with the strength card several times and these cards of hiding going within. And then we just got the story in the beginning about it. Basically, I mean, did it? I'm sorry if I repeat the same words a lot, you guys, but that's what it felt like. First one story, then another story, all these different energies, and then it got kind of like the drama going on. That's what it was. And then suddenly all the drama started to play. But I'm not getting any kind of answer to where the boys are. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it.
I'm just wondering why he didn't run. Why would he just get in the car? Like, why wouldn't he run?
Because it was somebody in town of power. It was probably a policeman. You know, I mean, if it was because I have the strength card here. So there was some kind of powerful force involved. Strength is repeated. The hermit is repeated. Somebody hiding, somebody powerful. Judgment twice. So I really don't know how to take that in a way, because it's like, well, yes, everybody gets their judgment day and it'll come back on them. Or is the judgment still out? I don't know. It's really weird. It's really an odd one. Maybe I shouldn't mix these decks anymore. Wow, guys. Does any of this make any sense?
So maybe it is a ring, some kind of
yeah, because it's like there's such a barrier to what I'm asking and I know I was being really general in the beginning, so I just kind of got almost like story tells, and it felt like this happened and this person did this and this person did that, and then all this drama started happening. Okay, yeah, a lot of drama started happening, but I'm not getting any answers to my questions, really. So my conclusion, I mean, I could try to throw one more and see if we get anything else, but I think we're going to get gobbledygook. I think it's just, I just don't think we'll ever know, because it was really well done, and somebody's very strong and powerful, and it's protected, and they made that choice, and now, and somebody's hidden, definitely. And with that, it's funny, the 9 of Cups, though. That's really odd, because that's usually, good, the 9 of Cups on this bottom row. That's why I said it feels like we're just starting to get gobbledygook. So let me see if there's just any last message about this. Very strange. This is really strange.
I'm gonna have to go watch that interview with his mom.
Yeah, I'm curious now. I wonder, because I do believe that second row is her. I think the first row is whoever took him. I think the second row is her. I think the third row is the dad, and the 3 rows after that are like what happened. But for some reason, I'm not getting a lot out of it. They're just not giving me anything. Just weird shit. Weird shit. Other than somebody's hiding and there's somebody powerful, and there is Judgment Day. Okay, yay, there's Judgment Day, but where the hell's the kids? Where's the boys? Where's Johnny? Where's the other kid? Oh, hell, I'll go for it. Ooh, those both flew. This is 3. Here we, oh, geez. Okay. I get what I asked for, don't I? Huh. Okay, this is really trippy. First card, 3 of Swords. Next card, 9 of Wands. Dead center. Justice. Followed by the King of Swords and Temperance.
So a lot of justice?
Well, it's like, I mean, yeah, okay. Justice can be like, yes, like a court case going in the right direction for this situation. I don't know if they have any kind of court cases going on, whatever, or the truth coming out. Justice is truth, okay? And that is dead center. Now, to the right, we have the King of Swords and we have Temperance. And the King of Swords, that energy is just very cerebral, very calculating, just there's no emotions involved. And so this feels like an energy of somebody being very, having to really check themselves, like they're kind of, oh, is that what oh, thank you. Maybe that's what they should have been looking for. Somebody that was known in town. And I feel like he obviously knew him. If the kid got in the car and there was no screaming or struggle or whatever, he must have known the guy because he was 12. Do you think?
Mike says, what, right here. This is something I did not see. There was 3 people, 2 adults and a teenager, and he was hit with chloroform and tossed in a van. So he was taken.
Oh, shit.
So
how do they know he was chloroformed and tossed in a van if he disappeared? Did somebody witness that? Or did they ever find did they find his body? I'm confused now. This last row, I mean, it's really interesting because it's like, well, the truth may come out. It is right on top of the 2 of Swords. So it's almost like the truth will come out when somebody makes a decision, makes a choice about it, and lets it be known. But to the right, I've got that King of Swords and Temperance. So I feel like this is a hot-headed person, a well-known, very hot-headed person that really has a hard time keeping themselves in balance. They struggle with that. So maybe that's a clue to the one that's owned by the beast at the top. And then over here, I've got the 3 of Swords, which is heartache. Okay. And I always feel like this is the emotional side anyway. And then the 9 of Wands. So it's almost like, taking a break, take a rest from it. It's heartache. Why do you really want to do this? The truth will come out. And then is this a clue over here about this person? I feel about this person. Testified in federal court. Oh, huh. Actually, there's different forms of pedophilia. Okay. Over the country, involved in politicians, high-ranking officials. Okay. Yeah, and whoever this person was, that's like I said, I'm getting, was pretty powerful. I mean, ruled by the sword and really maybe that's why. Oh, have we gone full circle? Is this who I started with, Mr. Ruled by the Devil? Because now it feels like that energy again. Oh my goodness. It's almost now it feels like, yeah, I'm just taking a break from all that heartache and crap. But there is truth. Truth is going to come out. But this person, wow. Well, yeah, a person that is violent quickly, somebody that's physical quickly. They might know who this dude is. So yeah, so it was some kind of ring. Is that what you guys are telling me? It was some kind of ring that was snatching boys. Is that what they found out? That's interesting. Interesting. Wow. Never know what I'm going to get here. This is weird though. I'm still not getting anything about these boys. What the hell's up with that? I don't know what's up with that. I really don't. It's kind of making me mad now. I mean, what's up with that? What about these boys? Oh, no. All of a sudden, all of a sudden I got, maybe I'm not getting from them because they actually are still alive. They just aren't. Okay. Let me see if I'm going on the right track. Because I heard maybe that's why I'm not hearing from these boys, or why? Because I'm thinking like they're dead, right? I will say I was like, oh my God, they're probably dead, right? And so I'm not getting anything on them. So now all of a sudden it went, well, maybe what this is that because of what they happened to them and what they became and what they were, they are no longer, but they're staying basically in hiding. That explains all the hype.
They can't leave. They have to
They
stay.
can't leave, and they're involved with people, and now they're part of this thing, and it's, yeah. And so I believe the mother now. I absolutely believe her. He probably did do that, just happened to be in the area at that time and kind of snuck in and did that. That seems really real to me now. If not, then bless that woman for trying to do something to give her some kind of peace in her mind. Right? Right? There was somebody really violent, though, involved here. I mean, there's definitely somebody really scary and violent. And that's all that first guy. I feel like I've gone full circle around this now. So I don't know. I think I'll let it go with that, you guys. I'm really kind of creeped out about this one. Let me grab an oracle card and let's just kind of see what kind of final message we might get, because I got weird vibes about this one, Cass. We're just not being told. We're being told a story, and it's almost like I'm just not supposed to get all of it. It's like, this is it. This is all you get, Bobbi. So let me pull an oracle card. I'm gonna do it. Okay, let me see. Let me use the angels and ancestors. Does anybody else feel like it? It's creepy as hell. It's almost like I'm being told. This is like the whole vibe I'm getting is like, yeah, because this is all knowledge and blah, 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 and this happened, but I really feel like it's almost like a warning that I just don't need to be sticking my nose somewhere where I don't need to be putting my business. Is that weird?
Well, now we kind of know.
It's weird. It's weird because with that King of Swords and this Temperance right here, I just got the weirdest vibe that it's somebody extreme. I mean, just they have to keep themselves in control like almost every moment of their waking life because they are a ticking time bomb. That's right. It's right here staring at me. So let me ask the oracles, can you give me any top on this, any message? I would really appreciate it because I am completely and utterly creeped out about that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm creeped out. Come on, tell me. Give me anything you got. There it is. Interesting. See from a higher perspective. Okay. I got eagle. See from a higher perspective. Oh. See from a higher perspective. So this is a big thing, and there is a big chain, and there's people higher up and all that kind of stuff. Ooh. So yeah, I guess Bobbi just won't touch this one. Because I swear to God, I'm being totally warned off this story. So, okay, I accept it. Guys, this is what I got for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like I need to take a shower. Wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Did any of that make any sense? It just seems really crazy, and I'm creeped out, and that's all I'm going to say. But I kind of get it. Yep. Yeah. I agree with you. There's just something really horrible here. That very first row with the messed up head and the devil, and then yet they figured out what they wanted to do and they're good at it. What the fuck? I'm sorry, you guys. This is just not my playground, and I'm being told so. I am being helped. Thank you. I am actually being helped. Now I know. Okay, so we just won't go any further on this one, guys. There's people.
Yeah, I think we know this one.
I never expected something like this. Ever. Wow. So comments and shit, I would love to see later on, because I can't while I'm doing it. But wow, guys, this was an interesting ride tonight. And I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. But boy, do I really feel like I was told enough that I'm allowed to know, and the rest, sweetheart, just back to hell off.
Yeah.
There you go. That's my synopsis. I hope I didn't disappoint, but I'm sticking with it because this is my energy I'm putting out there, people. So, and Cassie's sitting here. She's connected to me. She's vulnerable too.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, you're connected to me, Cassie. We don't need this. You better smudge, girl. You better smudge. I'm gonna smudge again. All right, guys. Wish I had an answer, but I really do think that's why I didn't hear from them, that they're still alive and they're caught in this thing. Oh God, I just heard the word handlers, like they might be at some kind of different level in the organization at this time. And I'm gonna stop. Wow, I'm gonna stop.
This was a really good one. I think we found out a lot more than we thought we would. I think
Yeah,
I should have definitely looked into this one a little bit more before.
really interesting though. I mean, I thought I got an interesting message. I hope you guys like that. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. But Cassie, thank you so much. That was fun. I was a little concerned, you know. Oh, that first row even, I was like, holy shit, what's going on here? But I do like mixing the decks because it kind of tosses in a lot of energy. So that was fun for me too, guys. And I really think they're alive. I think they're alive and out doing their thing, and they are what they are. And I was told to butt out.
I think I kept telling you to butt out. What didn't it?
Yes. Oh, I was feeling it, man. I mean, I'm releasing now. I put the cards away. I'm kind of releasing, but I was like getting that energy of, you don't belong here. You know, you don't need to be here. And then I think my better angels, as I will call them, kind of came in and let me know that it was, you know, I don't need it. We don't need it. You don't need it. We just don't need it right now in our energy. So
Sad world.
yeah, but I am enjoying this. So what's wrong with me?
We like this good mystery is what it is. We like this good mystery.
And it's exciting for me because I'm just not really sure. And then I just listen and I look at the cards and their meanings, and then it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I went back and listened to a couple of the other ones. I was like, yeah, okay. So I'm really digging this, Cass. I hope you guys like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
You guys like it? Are you guys all loving it so far?
I
think they do. I think they're all loving
Good.
it.
I hope so. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Miss Cassie. I will relinquish you for the evening. Thank you, everybody that bothered to come here and listen. And hey, if you feel the need, go smudge. Yes, Ava. Thank you, Ava. It was, my skin was like starting to crawl. I was feeling really creeped out about the whole thing. And I kept feeling, you just don't belong here. You just don't belong here. So that's the first time I pulled out that fast, Cassie.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Next Monday with a whole
Bye.
All right, guys.
Smudge if you need it. Cassie, thank you forever. Thank you, love. Bye, guys.